back again. Welcome everyone to another stream of Crystar. Oh my gosh, this game will never end. Star. Today, we're going to just dive right in. Yeah, we're just gonna dive right in.
I need to keep going.
Oh shoot, I forgot to do the optional ordeal. Oh no, I'll do it later. But yeah, welcome everyone. Let's go right in. Let's do it.
I'll go right now.
Maybe if there's time, I'll do the optional thingy. So let's see how this one will be different. Let's see the difference of this time and the last time.
Maybe in the woods? It's really hard to look for Sen and Nana in the dark.
I don't like places like this. I'm afraid of, well, you know.
Oh yeah. Nana and Sen are missing.
No what?
I can't say. When you talk about them, that's when they come out.
You mean ghosts?
Stop it! They're gonna possess you!
Ooh, ghosts.
What about revenants?
Revenants are my enemies. I'll beat the hell out of them.
But ghosts.
Stop it already! Are you crazy?
Reva, go.
What are you saying? Don't trail off like that!
This was fun, but we should get going, Kokoro.
Right, let's go.
You're silly.
What was that?
See? You called them out!
Ghosts don't make dramatic entrances like that.
You said it again!
Sorry for the wait. Everyone's favorite Nanana has returned.
Nana, are you okay?
Nanana is as fish as a daisy.
What?
Fish?
Oh no, I meant fresh as a daisy.
Weird as usual. Not that I was worried about you.
Nanana was worried, thinking about Ray, Sen, and Kokoro, so I'm super happy to see you again. This is fun and exciting.
Some things never change. Well, I'm glad to see you're okay.
Nana, what about Sen? She's not with you?
Haven't seen Sen since we left. Saw a lot of revenants though.
All right then. We should look for Sen.
There's no need.
Hey, everyone's here.
Sen! I'm glad to see you.
Me too. We're finally together.
Separation was too sad.
And nothing's gonna split us up ever again.
Kokoro, how long are you planning on sticking to me?
Oh, sorry. But Sen doesn't seem to mind. Even though she's my wife too.
I'm not your wife. Sen, can you cut her down for me, please?
Anyway, what are we doing now?
We're looking for Mirai. Finding her will be hard in these woods, though. Sen, Nana, will you come with me?
Nanana will go with Ray anywhere, even if you said no.
I'll go too.
The band is back together.
Yes, it's encouraging.
Alright. Who will be the singer? Who will be the drummer? Who will be the guitar player? And who will be the keyboard master?
Forward.
This place is dark and creepy and manas. Manas is next. I think we'll be collecting manas like all day today, so let's just gather some love.
Thank you.
Sheesh.
Thank you.
Why is it all of this early stuff that I'm running out of? Not the,
Thank you.
not all of this stuff.
See you again soon.
Yeah, bye. Bye. It's all the early stuff that I'm out of, though. It's very weird. Anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome to another day of this game. Another day of hardcore ghost slaying. Yeah! Hardcore! Sick! Yeah, once again it's this place, by the way. I wish it was any other place that we were in, not the foresty place. with the sights that I can't see a lot of. It's all this fog. I can't see in all this fog. Go.
Crush.
If I remember right, my attack is higher because I finally got a better sentiment thing. So that's good. Thrash.
This will destroy
One out of many. One ghosty out of many ghosties. Oh boy, look at all of these side paths. And knowing me, I've been through like all of these already, but once again I forgot which path is the right path and which ones are the wrong paths. I keep forgetting, bruh, I keep forgetting. Just the curse, the Ultima curse. The Ultima forgetful curse. And I could destroy these magician guys though. That feels good. That feels very, very good. Mother fudger, you're dead now. Have fun being dead. Hope it was worth it. I'm gonna go back. Uh-oh. Excuse me, oh my gosh. Everyone get a tissue, alright? Don't sneeze, like, on people. It's rude, it's awful, don't do it, alright? Don't even think of doing it. Manners! Sometimes I gotta wonder, why does sneezing exist? Why do humans sneeze? What's the point of it, huh? If anyone knows the answer, feel free to DM me on something. Anyway, let's keep going. Hello! Hello, ghost! Oh, hi, magician! I don't know if there's flowers in this dungeon, so maybe I'm free from the flowers. It's never-ending fun in these dungeons. Away from one annoying monster, but we get to be to another one. Alright, which way's the right way and which way's the wrong way? Let's see. This is the part with the weird paths. Manners. Manners. Let's try this way. There's a doggy that doesn't want to die. Sorry. Just pretend that you're not dead, though. Woohoo! I want to live. And Sen learned a new spell, a new thing, by the way. Not a new spell, a new thing. Oh, I had enough of you all last stream. Will there be more this stream, more of those bigger bow bakis or whatever they're called? Probably. Probably more, probably a ton more. I was looking at a playthrough of this earlier, by the way. Turns out I can get through the dungeons faster if I don't fight all the monsters. Who would have thought, huh? But I can't do that. I like fighting monsters. You know, we gotta defeat them all. The more we fight, the more level. And I want the more I want the more level. Sucks. Hey, Kenny Lee. How you doing? What's up? I'm just complaining about the magicians again. Don't mind me. How you doing, though? It's good to see ya. You're doing good? Hellos! Hellos to you. Hope you're ready for yet another day of this crazy game. I know I'm ready for another day of this crazy game. You're feeling sick? Oh no, don't be sick. Be well, get well. What kind of sick do you have? Man! Ate fast food chips? Oh no. One would think that would not get you sick, but I guess so, huh? I will remember that in the future. Don't eat fast food chips.
Forward.
Forward. Oh man. But yeah, it's Friday. It's very snowy in my area, by the way. Snow is coming down like at an insane pace right now. Snow is really like going crazy in my area right now. So if you like snowy places, then my place is the place to be. My place, the place to be. But if you don't like snow, then avoid my area at all cost. Save yourself. Save yourself the horrific snow. Darn it. Can't recall happiness anymore. What's the glowy one here? Oh, dragon. Cool. Kill the ghost. Never had snow. Aww. It is quite nice. It's just cold is the problem. The coldness of the snow is the big problem with it. Everything else, though, is quite nice, to be honest. You want some sun? Let's switch living spots. Is it warm sun, though? Like, is it still cold, but the sun is out, or is it just warm where you are? Because I like warm. There's a snow day for all the kids in my area here, by the way, so yay! Not that that matters to me, of course. Doesn't matter to me. Get out of here, stupid magician. Jerk faces. Warm sun, nice breeze, lots of trees. That's pretty cool. My area has a lot of trees too, actually. I live in a big foresty area. I am the Ultima, and I speak for the trees. To the trees, for the trees. Basically, just trees, okay? So I'm pretty dang sure I'm not gonna beat this game today. But, I'm doing 720 damage now. Yeah, I'm getting tough. Wait till you see, more, because there'll be more damage soon. Wait till you see more, because there's gonna be a lot more coming up. Oh, here comes the snowplow. I can hear it. I can hear it from here. And here it comes. Wow. I don't know if you all could hear that. This is the second time we've seen the snowplow today, actually. So yeah, it's snowing a lot. Snowplow is the vehicle? Yes. The big vehicle with the sled on the end. Hold that thought.
The woods are worse than I thought. The specters are getting stronger. It would have been bad if it was just us.
Are we going the right way?
Should I use my special skill, Nanana Search?
No, you can do that. How does it work?
Nanana just runs off, looks around, and comes back.
Can you hear
Ready?
it? Aww.
Yeah, no. You'll get lost for sure.
Nanana's being treated like a child again.
Like I said, from head to toe, everything about you is a child. Right, Sen?
Don't we need to hurry? We shouldn't waste time talking.
You're right.
Speaking of which, Sen, weren't you here before us?
Yes?
Nope.
So?
Sen's here. She's right there.
Did you see any way to get out of the woods?
No, nothing.
I see.
Guess we just have to keep moving. Or use my special skill, Nanana Search.
Let's get going. Be careful not to get lost.
Get back together, but
Sen, did something happen?
Sen's a little ticked off right now for some reason. Sen's a little bit unhappy for some strange reason. So hopefully we remain together and in good spirits, and not in bad spirits. Hello, Ghost, Red Ghost. That's your name, by the way. Your name is Ghost, Red Ghost. No. No. Get out of here. There we go. Pat you. I may be a fool. Getting a lot of strange messages today. Nanana's level increased. Wow. Soon my level will be increasing again. Maybe we'll get to level 60. Huh? Level 60, guys? Huh? What do y'all say to level 60, eh? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Woohoo! I like that move. We can get to level 69 by the end of the game. We'll see, huh? Don't know if we'll get that high, but you never know. Oh god, not a lot of magicians. Luckily they're the weak versions. But still, oh god. And there goes my level. Level has increased. I am level 10,000 now. What if levels could get that high? How cool would that be, huh? Alright. What do we have here? Nice big room. Yeah.
Forward.
Forward. I'm getting through this a lot faster now thanks to my more powerful sword. I like more powerful sword. Would be cool, yes, but nobody gonna play to get that far. Yeah, only the people that like obsess over level grinding. Like, I want to level grind forever. I want to level grind forever. 1303 critical hit. Yeah, I guess so. I'll take it. Any extra damage I can do to these magician things, I will take it. 'Cause I don't like these magicians with their little homing beams that aren't actually homing. Hey, now that Animesis is already defeated, I probably won't have to fight her as a boss on this particular run. So that's good. How was that move? That was a cool move, huh? That was a sick move. I mean, you see me do it like 10,000 times, but still. Let's see. This way seems like a nice way. Ooh, 308. Or 1308, rather. 1308, that's my highest yet. With a normal attack. Ooh, a ghost, a red ghost. They're the most powerful of the evil ghosts. Mother fudger. Please die. 1/3. Never mind. Thought I did more damage there. Nope. Mephis and Felice will be double last boss. We'll see. Could be anyone at this point. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Kenny Lee, the snowmobile's coming back. Oh my god. What if one stream I just recorded my road and all of the people like driving by, which would be kind of boring since hardly anyone drives on this road. Maybe not, maybe that's a bad idea. That could be fun. It would be fun if there were like a ton of people. But sadly not a lot of people drive on my road, so it wouldn't be much of a stream. If there were a lot of people though. Oh look, horse is here. Be flippin' gone. Your road isn't even a road, it's a track. Like a train track? If it's a train track, that's awesome. As someone who likes train tracks and trains. Oh, dirt track. I gotcha. Dirt track and grass. I wonder where you live, where, like that's a road. Wonder what part of the world you're in. Welcome to the Congo. Forgive me for being very, very stupid. Where's that at? Like, which continent? which continent is the Congo in? I was never good at geography. And Max, I can probably only recognize the locations of maybe 5 states in the US. Africa? Ah, I gotcha. Africa, that's crazy. Oh, you're not from Africa? Are you on vacation or something like that? Or do you just live there at the moment? Is it like, yeah, I just live here, whatever. Still pretty cool though. You're from the Caribbean. Ooh. I bet the Caribbean's nice. Whenever I think of the Caribbean, I think of those movies. Pirates of the Caribbean. I love those movies. Hi, Dragon! Hello! Hey, magician jerkface. Meanwhile, I'm from the New Yorks. The, parts of, the wood, the wood parts. The foresty parts. What a jerk. This thing, like, attacked and then immediately got out of the way. Potato. I so agree. I so agree with the thing that you just said there. New memoir! Woohoo! How many memoirs? I have a lot. We have a lot of memoirs, everyone. Milk chocolate. Mmm. Milk chocolate's good. Kenny Lee, favorite type of milk? I still like my normal milk. Potato milk? Are you potato? There's a kid named Potato that comes to the stream sometimes, and he's obsessed with potatoes. I wonder if you're secretly that person. You're not, but imagine if you were. That'd be crazy. Complete thought. Bananas. Perhaps. I don't think he ever mentioned potato milk though, so we'll have to go back on that. Whoa. Oh, gotta go this way. We're nearing the end of phase 1, guys, don't worry. I don't know why I say guys, I think Potato's the only one here.
We finally made it out!
Yay! This looks like a good place to rest.
I agree. I'm about to reach the limit of my going home club stamina.
You good to take a break, Sen?
It's not for me to decide.
Sounds like she agrees. I think now's a good time. When I notice something, I can't turn a blind eye to it. So I'm gonna be direct. What's wrong, Sen?
What do you mean?
You've been different since we reunited. Did something happen when we were separated?
Excuse me.
Nothing worth mentioning. I want to ask the same thing. What happened when I was away?
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about it yet. No, you should listen too. There's one thing we know. Anamnesis wasn't the Revenant Princess.
Why do you think that?
You know those Revenants serving Anamnesis, right? They told us.
Those creepy things?
Yes, they're called Burbaki. They don't serve Anamnesis. Instead, they serve the Revenant Princess.
Anything else?
We couldn't find Mirai. We found Anamnesis. We engaged in battle.
And I defeated Anamnesis. I finally got my revenge. So we don't need to worry about Anamnesis anymore. She will never bother us again. We can completely forget about her and focus on saving Mirai and finding out about the Revenant Princess.
Socrates.
Sen?
Oh dear. Oh, monsters.
Don't let your guard down. This isn't the end.
Let's clear these guys out first.
Nicholas Burbaki. I don't know who that is. But maybe. Also, you're more than one person without your medication. What does that mean? What does that mean, my friend? What does that mean? Hey, there's only one. There's only one, revenant thing. Normally, there's more. I think there's more, at least, normally. This time, there's only one. I thought Sen killed her for a second. Yeah, for a second, I thought she attacked too. Die. And da. Woohoo!
That's it, right?
I hope so. As a going home club member, I'm beyond exhausted.
We're safe now. Let's rest before Ray collapses.
Yay! Campfire time! Let's enjoy this all together!
There's no fire, but camping does sound nice. We were in the middle of talking, though. Can we continue our conversation, Sen?
I don't want to waste my time camping. I'm going back to the real world.
Such a killjoy, son.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were all here to play.
Hey, Sen.
Maybe we can finish for today and return later. Are you okay with that, Nanana?
Yes, campfires are no fun without everyone.
Good point. Maybe we can go back and calm down.
I'm calm. I'm completely calm.
You're not.
My bad. I guess I misread you.
So, Kokoro,
Sen and Kokoro are fighting again or something like that. Nicholas Bourbaki was a smart maths man.
the four of us are finally together again. But what's happening between us?
I'm
Time to
overflowing.
sort out my heart and mind.
No, she's upset again.
I want to grow
Don't
stronger through the pain
cry.
and sorrow.
Alright? No crying. Yeah. Hang on, let's see. Acquired order. Goodbye, pride of sorrow. Yeah, we'll get rid of these.
Time to sort out my heart and mind.
Hydrate. Everyone hydrate. Colorful principle. Crystal ego. So this is a better one, but this is a better one. Alright, well I can't do anything here. And I'm pretty sure I can't do anything with you either. But what about you? True mastery. No, it's not good. Eternal happiness. That's still your best. And what about this? My shadow light. Self-sacrifice and self-sacrifice. We can power up that.
My feelings
Woohoo!
grow stronger.
What is reason to live in this game? What?
A book will ease my mind.
The... What do you mean by reason to live? Did I miss a thing again? If I did, sorry. Okay. Why didn't you equip it? Equip what? Is it a thing that I could equip? I think it was less powerful than a different thing. I think that's why. Whoops. Oh my gosh, game with your controls. This is one of those, it plays better on the systems than on the PC kind of things. So, 40, 70... Here we go, my shadow light, 16, 19, 100. Mirror image. That looks like the most powerful one. Reason to live is less powerful. I know, right? What the heck? Why is reason to live less powerful?
None of my sentiments. A book will ease my mind.
A book will ease your mind. You know what else will ease your mind? Oh, I can't do this.
None of my sentiments have been useless. Let's organize a
11.
little.
I need 11, okay? I need 11. Alright,
should I call?
the phone. Before we do the phone,
What happened?
let's
back
see
then?
the depressing memoirs of the dead.
It's
Who's
not
ready?
feeling-
First off, who's the ghost gonna be this time? A revenant of a little girl who was killed by her mother. She was the oldest child who took care of her younger brother. Her brother always got hurt. Each time she would take care of him, she was a good sister and loved the hug she got for it. Wow! I have 0, I need 11. Yeah, I need a bunch. Revenant of a serial killer. He was ambushed by the family of his victims. His hands were covered in blood. He had killed many people. He remembered every face as a way to atone for his sins. Yeah, Rip Anderson. Not Rip Eudemus, though. His first victim was a man who attacked a childhood friend. Oh, but after the killing, his childhood friend killed herself. Oh, jeez. Jeepers. A woman revenant who was a bizarre murder victim. The criminal had a strange fetish where she liked watching two people kill each other. The girls were gathered in a basement. There were no exits. There was only a message. Sheesh. A female revenant who wanders purgatory looking for the soul of the young child who should have died with her. She was in an accident while the baby was still inside her. With her mind still intact, she looked for her child. Collected the souls of others for her baby. She wanted to revive her child so they could live a happy life. Why do they be so depressing? I don't know. What is wrong with this game, huh? A revenant who died of excessive bleeding. He had a good master. Ever since he was a little kid, he was cared for and loved. They trusted one another. One day his master was attacked. He was stabbed at his master's place. The mugger ran off with his master's work. So these are dogs, I think. Yeah, these are doggies. His master ignored him and chased after his work. He was abandoned by the person he trusted and cried he bled, woof woof. A revenant of a boy who was a famous child actor, but lost popularity as he grew older. He died from a disease. He liked being complimented by kind people. He was good at sensing how others felt. He knew how to get attention. How great! I love
Who
it.
should I call?
Hey, Kokoro. I'm gonna call Kokoro and ask her about these things.
I know why you called. It's about Sen, right?
Did something seem off about her?
I've been wondering about that ever since we got back together in the woods.
When we split up, maybe something happened to her.
Regardless, she doesn't seem like she wants to talk about it.
Should we do something?
Ray, remember what you said to me?
Huh?
Time will cure everything. If Sen doesn't want to talk, we'll just have to wait it out.
I'm going to talk to Sen. If she doesn't pick up the phone, then maybe we'll talk in purgatory.
Yeah, she might be more willing to talk with you, Ray. She probably won't talk to me. I don't know why, but I feel like she hates me for some reason. Anyway, I look forward to hearing from you. And I hope time will cure everything. Then we can laugh about it later.
Alright, I'm gonna call Sen now.
No.
Well, that's the wrong number. Oh, what kind of not smart question is that? Something seemed a bit odd with her sudden change in personality.
Yahoo! It's me, Nanana!
No, you're the same as ever.
That's not true! Nanana is racing up the stairs to adulthood!
That's not what I'm... Wait, you're racing?
That's right! Nanana is an adult! I can do campfires on my own!
That sounds a little lonely. I don't think adults do that.
Really? I thought isolation was the pinnacle of adulthood, but Nanana wants to do fun things with everyone.
Me too. We'll be back to normal soon enough.
Yeah. Until then, Nanana will master campfires.
Oh, okay. Just don't overdo it. Please be careful.
Okay, I'll be waiting for everyone in Purgatory. Yay! Fire!
Fire! Woo! Isolation is the pinnacle of adulthood.
I need to keep
Man.
going.
Gotta keep going. Suspicion. What's to be suspicious about, huh?
I need to work harder.
Give me the power! Someone quote that. Someone do it, quick. Excuse me.
Nana, are you alone? Where are Kokoro and Sen?
Kokoro isn't here yet, but Sen...
Sen, you're here. I'm glad.
She's not replying to anything Nanana says. Sen is in a bad mood.
I just have nothing to talk about.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Sen.
Can we talk?
Who pissed in your cereal, huh?
Nana, sorry. Can you let us be for a bit?
A little bit.
Okay.
There's no need. I'm not planning on talking.
Why? Please. Please tell me what happened.
Aren't you the ones who know what happened?
What do you...
Sorry for being late.
Sen, what did you mean? What do Kokoro and I know?
She is talking. I know, she's talking.
Enough talk. We're all here.
Did I come at a bad time?
This is not over. We're allies. No, friends. You're acting differently, Sen.
What do you know about me? It hasn't been that long since we met here in Purgatory.
There are still things I know. Things I notice. You're different from usual. Sen, you haven't said it once since we regrouped.
Said what?
Justice. Justice is the reason why you fight in Purgatory, isn't it? That got me thinking. Sen, did something happen to your Justice?
Yeah. Where's your justice now? Great.
How's everyone doing?
We're busy right now. Get lost.
You, a mere executor, are telling us to be gone? How quaint.
Are you sure? We came all the way here just to warn you. Warn?
The end of Purgatory is near.
The end? So we're almost at the bottom of Purgatory?
Indeed. The end of Purgatory, where all souls gather, where the cogs of renewal reside.
Meaning Mirai should be close to the cogs of renewal too.
Mirai,
You came here just to worry us, demon twins?
We came to tell you the facts. Despite not having much time left, it appears you have not gathered enough Idia.
Instead of wasting time talking, you should hurry. Right, Sen?
Yes.
wait! We're not done talking.
Is this conversation more important than saving your family?
Sen is right. The only choice you have is to proceed in order to achieve your desires.
Let's go, Ray. At this rate, we'll get separated again.
Why don't they do it themselves?
Mirai and Sen are both important to me.
Maybe they can't fight. Maybe they don't even know how to fight.
You may be the only one who thinks that.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we're back.
That ought to suffice for now.
But that was close. Without Sen around, who else would stir things up? We need more darkness. Deep and sticky darkness.
Indeed. Something that grabs the heart. A catalyst for vile thoughts and deeds.
After this distorted comedy, What kind of idiot will be born?
I know not. The Revenant Princess has regained her powers. I doubt Mirai remains a mere audience member.
What should we do?
We are the managers and the audience. However, if it shall make things more interesting, it may not be bad to intervene. Please continue to provide entertainment for your demons.
Yeah, I do like my sword, by the way. My rainbow sword. Very beautiful. Sticky darkness like pitch oil? It could be. Maybe that's what we're looking for. Pitch oil. Alright, let's get me
Thank you.
broken thought, love, and hate back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
There we go.
See you again soon.
Bye. Later. Nice to see ya. So what do we got? We have 2 directions again. Which way was the right way, guys? Will confess, I don't remember, to be honest. Whatcha? Imagine at this game, they were looking for natural resources instead of Idia. They're just looking for some oil. They're going oiling after this. Get closer to me. Get closer, get closer. We're not on the 3rd session of this thing yet, by the way. I'm sure something is gonna happen though, something big. Maybe we'll be fighting the same boss again for all we know. Or maybe we'll fight someone a little bit different. Who knows, to be honest. Mother Fudger! These smelly magicians smell. I'm okay. That Animesis died. Well, we know that the final boss is gonna be different. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, I got it still. Yay! I got the Animesis. You know what I got? I got the Animesis. I gotta go back though. There could be more monsties, more revenants, more things in this room over here. See, look what we have here. A whole one thing. A whole one thing. See, told ya. Alright, let's continue on. Where am I going? Where am I going, lads? Where am I going? Here we go, we're going this way. Hey, dragon! Hey, magician jerkface! Be gone. What's boosting the stream about, by the way? Oh, thank you, by the way. I think boosting gets my stream noticed by more people. I don't know how much it works, or if it works at all, but that's what it does, so thank you. Thank you for boosting. And yes, you did boost there. Thank you! Whoa, no you don't. Hello all dragons. Hello dragon and big thing. Yeah. Alright, that way leads that way. I don't want to go that way just yet. 800 out of 19. Yeah, plus getting it is a bit tough as well. Because, you know, not a lot of people come to these streams, sadly. I don't want to die, says the dog thing. Poor dog thing. Dog thing deserves the happiest life. Or he swears the dog thingy deserves the happiest life in the world.
Found you.
Yeah! I don't think we got a red horse spirit yet. Most people are now to wrap up schooling and work. I hope so. This game is probably a big part of it, of course. Not a lot of people know this game. Not a lot of people know that this is a game that exists. If I played a more popular game, maybe more people will come on by. Big maybe. We'll see, eh? Oh, itchy nose. Cutscene.
This place is really dark.
You said ride a horse and you get windstorm flashbacks. We all will have windstorm flashbacks for a long time.
I can't see anything. If I ran around, I'd slam into something.
Don't run then.
Nana always goes full steam ahead.
It's already easy enough to get lost in here. Let's proceed carefully.
You okay with that, Sen? Looks like she agrees. Let's go.
Let's flip and go. First we will let's go this way. Oh god, these guys are back. I forgot about these guys for a second, and now they're back.
Retribution.
These things are always finding a way to hit me and bite me and chomp on me. They're mean, I tell yous. They're mean. No, you don't. At least they're easy to defeat, though. At least those guys are easy. I think this is the right way, by the way, which means that it's actually the wrong way, which means I gotta go back. Aw, I can't carry sweet chocolate. Don't you understand? I love sweet chocolate, though. Let me carry me chocolate. Whoa. Not gonna get hit by your swirliness. Your swirly move, Mr. Dragon. Na na na. Leveled up. Do 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 do. Boo boo boo. Alright, let's go back real quick. What have we got over here? Do we have the dead end path? I think we do. I hope we do, at least. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, let's keep on going. I haven't found a revenant in a long time. Hope we find one of one of these guys and of the horses. Can you all believe tomorrow's Saturday, by the way? It's already time for the multiplayer streams. No, I don't like this room. This is a big room. Lots of things.
My power is growing.
But I level up. And I get hit immediately. Oh, Kokoro's level increased too. Level 58. Whew. Close to level 59 and then 60. If I don't get to level 60 today, it'll definitely be the next time I play this. Let's see. This way, a good way. Wait a minute. Let's try this way. Okay, doing good. I think I went the wrong way, which is meaning the right way again. Hey, here we go. I need you. How many times have you replayed the last couple of chapters now? This is the third time. This is my third run. Some may say, like, wow, how long are you gonna keep pulling this off? My answer is as many times as it takes. Once I beat this, though, that'll be 3 gems complete. We'll see what happens after that. We'll see what happens after I beat this session again and get the last gem. Maybe something big will happen. Like I'll get a prize. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. You're dead. Okay, this is not the first floor, so that's good. Oh, one of these guys again. That helped me out there. That got rid of some monsters. How many times do you think I'll be replaying these chapters, Marcus, by the way? Also, welcome to the stream, Marcus. How you doing? Your color text is, the same as Kenny Lee's. I thought you were the same person. That's what happens when I glance at chat and not actually read chat, you know what I mean? But how you doing, Marcus? How's life treating ya? Yellow, yay! For me, it's green. Oh, that's it? Nothing? Fine. Fine, I'm out of here then. I'm leaving. Everyone say goodbye to this place. Yellow-green is this color. Ah. I see.
Huh? Where is everyone? Kokoro? Sen? Nanana? Someone please reply? They were just with me. Nanana! I need to find them right away.
So, I'm
Forward.
alone now? Why am I alone now? What's going on here? Kenny Lee, what is happening right now? I wasn't alone before in this section. Why am I alone now? Something fishy going on here. Something fishy going on with this dungeon right now. Witcha! Charge! Fish? What do you mean, fish? What are you talking about? Oh, look, there's another doggy. Doggy! Doggy, doggy, doggy. I'll save you, doggy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Close one. Alright. Jerk face magician punk. Fudgers. Do you mean these guys? Are these the fishies? Alright. This way.
Sen! I'm glad I found you.
Well, I found one.
Ray, I almost mistook you for an enemy and nearly cut you down.
Oh, cool. Good thing you discovered I was me, huh?
Don't joke like that. Where are Kokoro and Nanana?
Who knows? I was alone before I knew what happened.
Let's look for them. I have a bad feeling.
Really? If your feelings were more reliable, you would have found your sister by now.
Shut up.
Well, that's true, but...
Are you going to speak so pathetically again? Shouldn't you accept it already? Your zeal to bring revival to your sister. How many people have you dragged into this and sacrificed for your ego?
I know what I've done.
If you know, then that makes it okay? I envy your simple justice. And you were the one preaching justice to me.
Sen! This isn't like you. You were never the type to say stuff like this.
So you want to know what happened to me, right? Fine, I'll tell you. I realized the justice I believe in doesn't allow for Kokoro's selfish revenge. Your ego is just as guilty, Ray. I did agree to help you. So I will go along with the farce until the very end. Once everything is over, your head may not be intact, though.
Oh, that's nice.
Sen! You're joking, right? I know you like to joke. I know that. Huh? Sen! Where are you?
She's very, very serious now. Also, why am I Sen? I'm just straight up Sen right now. Well, this is awkward. Alright, I guess I'll be Sen for a bit then. Why not, right? Okay. Stinky monsters! Bro. Like, bro, please. Scatter! Big moves! Level up! Can I change your skills, by the way, Sen? Like, exterminate evil. Yeah, let's do that. That one sounds cool. I want to test it out, too.
Kokoro, is that you?
That voice. Sen? You're still on talking terms with me, huh? Come to think of it, I haven't told you what happened when I defeated Anamnesis. Sen, you want to hear, don't ya? How I got my revenge? I was hoping you could watch, Sen. I punched Anamnesis so many times.
Did that make you feel better?
Not at all, actually. I couldn't hit her enough to make me happy. It's too bad I can't hit her anymore.
Tell me, Kokoro, did you know Anamnesis was my mother?
Did I? Huh. I might have. Anamnesis did say something like that while begging for her life. But what about it? Sen, Your justice doesn't make exceptions for family, right? Anamnesis was evil, so I punished her. That's all.
This might not be Kokoro.
I don't think I could be more just. If that convinced you, then let's go.
I will never
Bye.
be convinced. I'm just hoping this is all some misunderstanding.
Misunderstandings. Rawr. And now I'm Kokoro for some reason. And I can't even go back, by the way. Can I change your skills, by the way? Crushing Fang. Yeah. There we go. I guess we're playing as all of the people now, huh? Kokoro and Sen possessed. Pozen Sen zest. Kokoro zest. What am I saying? What am I even saying, guys? Oh, am I in hell? Oh, I'm in hell right now. Oh, yes. Oh. Alright, so that needs to go the right way. Yeah. Punch, punch. Hey, magician jerks. That barely did any damage. This move stinks. This move is poopy. I'm okay though. It's all good. We're all good, gents mates. Gents mates. Just not used to Kokoro's slow attacking. Whoa! Die, horse, die! Die, horse, die! Okay. Alright. Alright, you guys ready? Alright, come on. I'm alright.
Oh, it's you,
Let me
belly out
guess.
girl.
Is it Nanana's turn?
Look who's talking. Your belly is just as out as mine.
That's fair. Sorry, I was just remembering when I first met you. At the start, you were our enemy. But now, I've come to accept you as an ally, Nanana.
But Nanana doesn't think of Kokoro as an ally. Kokoro, you're too focused on your pointless revenge. This isn't fun and exciting at all.
Belly party?
Pointless.
Plus, you're so obsessed with your baby who wasn't even born. Not only is that no fun, you're just crazy.
Maybe you're right. But that's not for you to decide.
Maybe that baby was happy to not be born to a crazy mom like you.
That's enough.
Even a revenant knows that. Hit too close to home, didn't it?
Something's very suspicious here.
When Ray isn't around, you're just a normal revenant. That's too bad.
Oh no! Belly Out Girl is mad!
Belly Out Girl is now
What's with her? But I can't just abandon her. We already have our hands full with Sen.
Yep, hello. I'm Nanana now. Hello there. Alright. Look at that. She's missing a thing here. What's this? Nanana Doodle. Range spell that fires 9 paint rays. Sounds good to me. That works for me. This is a very, very strange part of the game, guys, I gotta say. Very, very strange. It's kind of cool though, not gonna lie. We're playing as all the characters now, every single one. And this strange thing that's going on, where everyone is a big jerk to each other. Let's go this way. Ooh, that was a good move. I like that move.
This is bad! This is bad! Magician jerks are everywhere! Nothing even hit me there! Ah.
Cool. I like that move. You're dead. You're dead, magician person. So awesome. What are we doing tonight? Arceus game. Pokemon of the Legends of the Arceus. Gonna get even farther. We're gonna do some things. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna have some parties. We're gonna get high on... What am I saying right now?
Ta-da!
Like how using a ranged player at close combat. I know. It's like I don't even know how to play this game. Oh my gosh, that destroyed. That destroyed that thing. Alright. I don't want to be Nanana anymore. Let's be Ray.
Yahoo! I found Ray!
Be quiet. Are you trying to give us away?
Nanana wouldn't do that. Don't want to cause trouble for Ray.
I don't have the capacity right now to accept the words of a revenant.
Nanana's a revenant, but I love Ray, and Sen, and Kokoro. I like being with everyone, so please, don't say that. It makes me sad.
Did you say love? You don't even have your own memories. How can you say you love someone?
Yeah, but
Honestly, you following me around for no reason is a hassle. Can you even get that with your flawed soul?
Ray,
You're a Nanana.
If you still want to follow me, shut your loud mouth.
You're a little girl looking revenant with a dark halo above her head, and a big bow, and
Childish voice?
some days I can be too. Mentally at least. Basically.
this isn't fun at all.
Hey, I'm Ray again. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Go back. We're on the next floor. This place is dark and creepy and dark.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you again soon.
Later. See ya. Your PC's getting hot. Oh, bye. Bye, Kenny Lee. Be well. I'll see you soon.
You were all here. Sen too.
Yeah. Have anything else to say, Kokoro?
What do you mean? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion?
Bye.
When we broke up in the fog,
Oh God, it's you again.
Looks like we don't have time to talk.
We had plenty of opportunities to talk before this.
They're coming!
Terminidez is back. Alright, bring it on. Again. Flower is back. Whoa! Alright, let's explore the battlefield. Gotta get our lay of the land.
Break! Here, take that! No, please!
Here I go!
That does a lot of damage. I might be not enough for a bit, guys. That's a good move.
Surprise!
Oh god. Go away! Shoo! I was getting all in the groove too. I was all getting ready to fight the boss, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna show off with my flower and things. And then that doodle though was very, very good. So good. Am fan. And it's fast too. Ray's move, Ray's move goes like, gotta charge up. Not this one though. Howie! Anna's not like the new superpower right now. Who's stubborn? Who's stubborn now? Come on, do it again. Do it again. Look how fast the move is. Oh, it's so good. This is the best move so far in this game. Oh god. Stop appearing! Knock it the bleep off! Ow. Woo! That was scary. I don't know why you only suffer. Only you suffer. Got him. I got her. Destroyed. 601, baby. 607, baby. I don't know, you freaking destroyed her. Alias. Oh. Alright, let's gather the essence now. There we go.
This is getting fun. They can't believe anyone anymore, right?
Uh-oh.
Indeed. I copied what the Revenant did. It appears to have worked very well.
Oh.
It's fun and all, but no idiot was born, Memphis. 'Tis fine. Things are only going to get more entertaining.
I can't wait.
Nor can I.
This is not good. think they're mean. There's the gears. It's gear time once again.
Are those the cogs of renewal? First, we need to talk. Right now, or else things will never get better.
You have finally made it through purgatory. And yet you appear preoccupied with something trivial.
Hey, Hellfire Skyrim, what's up?
What about Mirai? Does she not matter anymore?
Mirai is important to me. However, my friends are just as important.
Oh? What about your friends? If you want help, surely we can assist you. Right, Felice?
My beloved Ray is troubled. I can't bear to see her like this, right, Memphis?
Nothing much. Sounds good.
I don't know what's happening. Everyone is falling apart. I don't know how to put it to words. It feels like something malicious is tearing us apart.
Such a vague worry.
If you don't know the cause, Ray, then there's nothing we can do. Such a shame.
It's fine. This is our problem.
How commendable. But have you forgotten?
What you need to bestow revival upon Mirai?
7 Idia.
Precisely. It appears you are short.
So you don't care about Mirai? Your friends are more important, right, big sis?
No! I'll gather the Idia and save Mirai.
Then you should discard all other things to achieve your goal. You ought not to be preoccupied with excesses. Friends, you must be taking this lightly.
You guys don't have to be buddy-buddy. If everyone helps, isn't that enough? You need to use everything that is available to you.
It's not that easy.
It's okay. It goes both ways. Everyone else is using you, Ray, for their objectives too.
Now, we shall return home.
I'm still wearing my shoes. I'm going to get scolded.
I'm looking forward to some high-quality Idia.
Something's going on. It's not good.
Chapter 8. One who rejects the light.
We've returned to Chapter 8. Wow. Yeah, whatever. And now, let's organize and cry.
Give meaning to the tears and sadness.
Oblivious trick. Yeah. Go my way. And accept pain. Not accepting this pain. Oh my god, game, will you do it right? Relative happiness. Oh, I need more. Full whatever. True determination or mystery mastery. Fraternal happiness. Hey, I can do this now.
None of my sentiments have been useless.
Na is stronger now.
Time to sort out my heart and
Oblivion
mind.
trick. Oh, I need more. Alalalaba. Fine. Wait, I think I can do this actually. It's mirror image time.
My feelings.
Woohoo!
A book will ease my mind.
Now, real quick, let's go here. Empty love. Is something better here? No. 21. 22 and 19. So this is better. There you go. Alright, let's check the album. Let's see all the depressing things again. The obsession led her to continuously collect souls. In truth, she was mentally ill. She was never pregnant. Oh dear. Never pregnant. As he got older, his fake cuteness made people hate him. Before he knew it, he no longer had any work. A revenant of a man who died a lonely death. He left his parents' home and lived in the city. He didn't mix well at work and had no friends. His days off were spent alone. He felt a tightness in his chest. He couldn't pick his phone up to call the police and passed away. He regretted dying alone. After becoming a revenant, he didn't want revival, rather looked for someone to perish with. Oh no. And then Hermodius, who completely lost her ego. Due to when Yuri became a revenant, she cautiously took the remains of the bus around her.
What happened?
And there's the diary. And there's our
I
phone.
want to hear someone's...
Let's call everyone.
Ray?
Hey Ray! Or hey Kokoro!
Sorry, I don't want to talk right now. If I speak my mind right now, I might say something mean. Even to you, Ray. I'm sorry. But don't worry. I promise I won't abandon you. Bye.
Well, shoot, that didn't go so well. Whoops.
Stop calling me!
Sen will talk to me, right?
I didn't think you would call.
Sen, please listen. Something is very wrong right now.
It's certainly not normal, but there's no denying this is real. We can't change the past. This is who we are. You might not agree, but I have already made up my mind. Let's hope we can at least save your innocent little sister.
Mm-hmm. No, will talk to me, right? We're friends. Best friends.
Nana, why do you sound so sad?
Sorry. No, we'll be quiet. I'll watch my mouth from now on. Please don't hate me.
Nana.
I never said that. So weird. Whatever. Who is it?
I have added a new ordeal. Next is the final layer of...
Yep, final layer. Endpoint number 3. Baby. Give me S strength, Thalima. If you were here, you would give me strength right now.
I need to get some rest.
Alright.
I won't run.
Let's do it. Endpoint 3.
This is the last.
But is this the last of the last, or just the normal last? We'll see, huh? Hey, at least Nanana's here. Oh, we're all here.
Everyone.
Looks like everybody's here. There's no time. Let's go look for Mirai.
Stop.
Please, we can't continue like this.
Ray, listen up. The only thing holding us together now is our objective to save your sister.
You can't take that away from us right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Big sis. My big sis. You came all the way here for me. I'm so happy. But aren't these other people in our way?
No. Friends.
Forward.
This is...
Guess, things are just messed up now, huh?
Thank you. See you again soon.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, everyone! Woo! We're back here once again at the cogs of the thing. It's all nice and bright here. Things are even more messed up this time around. Everyone's fighting each other. Everyone's angry at each other. Everyone's sad. Eat a fat whatever. Whoever is shooting me. It's a flower. It's a stupid flower. You're dead, flower. You're dead. Okay, where to? What do you think? Think we're gonna beat this? Is today gonna be the day we beat this game? I guess we'll see soon, huh? Complete the alias. Alias. We're getting the aliases. Everything looks the same here, pretty much. Hey, stupid magician things. Man, go away. Leave me alone. I want to know who the big final boss is going to be, though. Is it gonna be Mariah again? I don't know, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen this time. Could be anything. Maybe we fight ourselves. Oh, my tears are ready. Tears are ready. Something tells me I won't be able to play as Na. I can't use her powerful, epic awesome move. I can't use her epic powerful awesome epic super move. Even though I like her super powerful epic super thing. Is there always a middle in this section, by the way? I don't even remember, to be honest. Goodbye, doggy. Rest in peace, by the way. Oh, I could have just cut around this way. Yeah, this is very different. This is a very, very different stage right now. There was never a middle, or if there was a middle, I never knew it until now. Alright, this way leads there. I want to go the other way, though. Might as well go the other way and see what's up, huh? Hello! Wow! Oh! Come on, shift! You can do it! Oh well, Ray will be leveling up soon, so any HP loss is not too bad. Uh-oh, Moonflower. Please die. Stoopy magician cock. Thank you. New memoir. I want to see different. What do you want to see that's different, though? What is a different thing to see? What is a different? Alright, is this way a good way? Where's the oh, there it is. There's the You're dead now. Suck. What even?
My power is
Okay, good. Level up! Woo! One more level to level 60. Nope. Get the bleep out of here. Okay, what do we have? Are we at the end of the place? I think we are. We've reached the end of the place accidentally. Good for me.
Here, take that. Here, take that. Here, take that.
Yeah, I don't think that magician guy can get me from here.
Here,
I can get him though for some reason.
break.
Magical sword that can go through walls maneuver. Magical going through wall sword.
Here,
My favorite kind of sword.
break. Break.
Yeah.
Here, take that.
Even though Ray is better at attack, her defense is still an issue right now. Her defense is a very big issue at the moment. You need better defense now. Alright. Defense is not good enough. I would go all the way around, by the way, and get the thing I missed, but that would take forever. So I'm just gonna go. See ya. Bad defense,
Forward.
just don't get hit. That's how you solve it. Just don't get hit ever. It is a nice land, the area I'm in. I do like this place a lot. Ooh, look at all of that pathage. Look at all that pathage. Wow. Alright, this part looks familiar. I think I've been here before. This pathage looks like I've seen it before. Oh, hear that? You hear that? It's these stupid poopy things. There we go. There we go. Look at that. We're doing good. We're getting past the game. Let's see if we can go all around, by the way. All around the place. Isn't that a song? All around the thing. Right? That's a song, right? Surely it has to be. Oh god. A bunch of magicians, one horse, ramming into me. I am in hell. Woo! They're all dead. I killed everything. They're all dead. Frickin' die. Whew. Thank goodness. Oh, hello, dead end. That's okay. I like milk chocolate. What's your opinion on milk chocolate, Hellfire? Skyrim? Good? Is it a yay or a nay from you? I'll give it a yay. Hey, magician! Hey! How you doing?
Let me go!
Alright, it's big guy. Big guy is here.
No, good luck.
I love that. Oh, no, I love your move. Na. Killed everything. Annihilated that big guy. Alright. Oh, there's that whole section over there. Fine. It's not too big of a sidetrack, but fine. Did you know, Hellfire Skyrim, that bats like chocolate milk? So you might be a fan of it too. I read it in the Wikipedia. The Wikipedia for chumps. I mean the normal Wikipedia. Come on, get moving, get moving. Oh my god. No, whatever your name is. Oh, these magicians and these things are so annoying. Go away. You're all jerks. Get out of here. Get the bleep out of here. You're a disgrace to Revenants. You know that, monsters? Hey, magician. You're dead. So are you. We're good. Oh, I could have gone the other way. What the heck, game? Didn't even look like there was a path that way, and I don't know. Call me whatever you want, just leave me alone. At least we got a nice view. A nice, get to explore a lot. And we get to look at this excellent view. So it's not all cringe.
Nanana, can I ask you something?
Yes?
It's about what you said on the phone. Why do you think I hate you?
Because that's what Ray told me in the woods.
I said that?
Yeah, you said... Huh? What was it?
I don't remember saying anything to you, Nanana. Do you remember when?
In the woods. I can't remember.
That's what I say.
What's wrong?
Tell me as soon as you remember, okay? This is very important.
Yeah.
What can I remember?
Why can't I remember?
Oh my gosh. My prediction skills.
After coming here, Nanana isn't like Nanana anymore. I'm scared.
Oh yeah, Nanana is gonna turn evil. She's gonna turn evil. Evil! I hope not though. I want to save her somehow. That's how. I just got to attack that sphere and then I'll be fine. Then Nanana will be fine. I9. Fine I9. Fine Nanana. Nah, forget it. Best move. Best move ever. Absolutely destroyed. Defied. Oh, hi, magician. Hello. Hello there. Level up coming any second. Right now, level up is gonna happen. Level up! Yes!
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Happy-go-lucky me.
Destroy the cog, she will be fine. Alright. Oh, I can't carry any more Pashka, or whatever it's called. Alright, Cogs, you're dead.
Surprise!
Oh, these Cogs are tough though. How do I defeat them? Where's the defeat Cogs cheat code? Sucks. Sucks. I knew that was gonna happen. I could see it a mile away. Come on, bring it on. Dodge. Big move. Ooh, tough one, aren't ya? So cool. I like that move. Woohoo! Ray just completely destroys everything with her crayons. That's the best thing ever. You like crayons, bruh? We got crayons for ya. We got killer crayons, death crayons, manly crayons, or whatever crayons you want. Sucks. Oh! I think there's another flower nearby that I can't even see. That is great. How fun. Some would say that's overkill. I say no. I say that's well deserved.
Leave it to me.
I need me chocolates back, by the way. Me chocolates are gone. I needs them back. Give me them back. Give me them back. Come on. I need them. Alright, here we go. Ring around the rosy thingy. And done.
Forward.
Forward. Oh no, is there no boss thing here? Oh, is there no, like, item shop? This is not good. Oh, no. We're fine. We're fine, guys. Get the bleep out. Ooh, that thing was gonna explode. Alright. What kind of path is this now? Big circles, or tiny circles, rather. And cutscene? Yay! See, I can tell.
Come out.
Oh no. Not this again.
Burbaki. There were still some remaining.
They were always weird, but they're super weird this time. Don't know what happened. Maybe they lost their self-consciousness?
Maybe.
This is the fate of all revenants.
Hate?
What? Who am I?
They're coming.
Souls.
No. Good luck.
Leave it to me! Surprise!
Test something. That was not a lot of damage. That was less damage than I thought it was, so I'm gonna
It's all up to you!
go back here. Sticky burbaki. Burp baki. What was the button? What's the button? Come on, shift. You can do it. You can shift, right? I hate these things so much. Oh my I hate these enemies so much. You have no idea, guys. They have so much HP, and one hit from their beams is just pain. Unlimited pain. Even Nana moves stink against these guys. Sucks. Come on, move, Ray. When I hit the shift button, you gotta dodge. Oh my god, game, please. I hate these things. Oh, I hate them. Oh my god, what is happening? Shift. Is my shift button broken? That has to be it. Shift button is broken, guys. Ah, yes, be confused for an hour. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. So fun. These enemies suck. I hate these enemies so much.
Not yet. Damn you.
If I could hit 2 enemies at once, that'd be good. Okay. One more to go. You're dead. You're dead. Be gone. Gosh. Darn it.
The Revenant Princess.
That name again.
Let's go. I don't like this place.
I don't blame ya.
I was hoping they'd get rid of the people clinging on to Big Sis. Too bad they were worthless. You need something from me? Demon twins?
It has been some time since last we met.
Since you died the first time.
You escaped us and achieved revival, only to return to purgatory.
Hey,
Don't play
LJ.
dumb. I know you've been watching me. I didn't want to come back here. Anamnesis dragged me back.
How you doing today, LJ? Welcome back to Crystar.
Wherefore you now pretend to be a sleeping princess for your sister?
You want to fill Ray with guilt and watch her every move? Watching her try to save you, savoring the desperate look on Big Sis's face. You're sick. I will do anything to gather Idia. You're one to talk, lying demons.
Nonsense. We are merely managers and spectators.
You're doing good. You got The Sims 4? Nice. Need help? You have no clue how to play this game? Which one?
As the managers,
This game?
what will you do about revenants like me? We can't let it slide, right? We could get rid of you here. Wow, how fun! But it won't be easy, you know.
Be not so hasty. We are here to make a suggestion. You want Ray all to yourself. Yes, we simply desire to gather Idia. For that, we do not mind working with you.
So, the demons are gonna help me?
Indeed. We shall permit you to use
The prison that forever traps the criminals of purgatory.
Uh-oh. Sims 4. What do you need help with? I think you need to make a character first. That's how you start. Gotta make a character. Once you do that, though, Then you can start playing the sound. I gotta concentrate though. I gotta kill these things. They're mean. Oh, what was the ad, by the way? LJ, what was the ad that was playing on my channel? What is my channel promoting? Better not be something bad. You ignored it? Well, that's good. That is the right thing to do. Kokoro leveled up! Woo! And Kokoro learned a new move, too. It's always wise to ignore the ads, though. Pretty sure I killed you, Mr. Flower. You wanna call it the cousin you cannot concentrate on the stream? On this stream? It's all good. Don't worry about it. What have you been up to, though? It's been a while, it feels like, since I've last seen ya. What have you been doing with your life?
I can still keep going.
Break.
If my wish can be granted with a
Yeah, level 60. Crescent Spin. That is a new thingy now. Not that skill. Let's do this one. Oh, I learned 2 things. Make a magic circle in front of you and fill the area with 18 rays of light. Shoots blades in an area around you. Sure, let's try that one out. You have your household, but you have no clue what to do now. All you have gathered is Zubaglabuldu. I'm guessing that's just Sims 4 language. Move your household into a house. That's what you gotta do next. Find a house, move them in. Ooh, that was a fast move. That was a nice fast move. I like that. Whoa, you gotta go though, Mr. Flower. Home time lurk. Alrighty. See you soon! Flowers everywhere! Sorry, I'm okay. I'm okay, guys, I'm okay. I just hate these flowers so much. I think the language is, yeah, Simlish. Welcome to the world of Sims, where the language is very strange. Let's try this way. This could be the wrong way for all we know. Heck, you know what? I'm gonna go the other way. Just let me defeat another flower and I'll be happy.
This is what you get.
Sucks! How did I get hit by an easily dodgeable move like that? How dare you? Ow! Alright, what do we got? 2 paths. I'm gonna go on this path over here.
Whatcha? Whatcha? Whatcha?
We made it to level 60, by the way. Plus, we made it to the end. Whoops. We went all the possible wrong ways. Every single possible wrong way we could have gone, or every right way we could have gone, we did it. Everything you did, you got it. Everywhere you went, you got it. Okay, let's go. Ooh, dead end. Dead end with a nice chest. Sucks in my lux. 4 flower, 3 flowers. Thank goodness for that. Hello, random horse. Sorry that you had to get dragged into all this, but you remember, you attacked me. Alright? Magician punks. Pretty sure I defeated you, sir. Get out of here. Okay. This way leads to the land of white chocolate. There you go, Hellfire Skyrim. Weren't you the white chocolate dude? You got it. You got your white chocolate. You are now able to play this game and enjoy it. White chocolate's very late game though. Very, very late game. Whew. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see what big boss there is. Let's see what big old boss there is. Is it gonna be big? Is it gonna be scary? Am I gonna die a bunch of times? Is there a shop?
No, scared.
There's someone in front of the gears.
That's... Mirai! There's no doubt! Mirai's right there!
Better be a shop, by the way.
Here I go.
Yeah, there is a shop, thank goodness. I would have been very, very screwed if there was no shop here.
This is the...
This is the end.
Thank you.
But is it the end, though?
Thank you.
Oh, milk chocolate recovers 80% of max HP.
Thank you.
That's pretty... That's pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you again soon.
Actually, wait a minute. Boom. 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 Boom.
This is... Thank you. See you again soon.
Yeah, see you again soon. Maybe see you again soon. Maybe we'll see each other again someday. Maybe now.
Mirai! I finally found you!
I was waiting for you, big sis.
I need to apologize to you, Mirai. I've caused you so much suffering.
What?
Yeah, you see that halo?
She's your sister, Ray?
Yes, she is. What's going on? Sen?
To think, I was lending a hand to save her. This farce. My mother was sacrificed.
Your mother? What are you talking about?
Socrates!
Sen? Mirai, why?
Move, Ray!
Sen, stop! I finally found my sister!
Thanks to her, Mother and I...
Didn't I already tell you? They call me the Revenant Princess.
Huh? Mirai, what are you...
Are you confused? It's okay. I'll explain everything to you later, big sis. But first... I invite you all to prison.
Uh-oh. Very uh-oh. Punch.
How about this?
This is
It
bad.
won't break. What the heck?
That revenant mentioned prison. Probably can't be destroyed from the inside.
I can tell you don't like me, but shouldn't you help us get out of here?
Help? You want me to strike this again and again until you're satisfied? Like you did to my mother?
Wait, what are you talking about? What mother?
Don't play dumb. I know you know. Or have you forgotten since you got your revenge?
That's enough. Let's just stop and...
Now, stop fighting. I make the rules here. If you don't follow the rules, you'll never get out.
You!
Is Ray's sister really the Revenant Princess?
Yeah. Do I have to speak slower for you to get it?
Are you mocking me?
I guess you understood that. Now, I'm going to explain the rules. The rules are the same as they were last time.
I see. You're just going to toy with me.
What do you mean last time? Explain yourself.
It's easy. The last survivor gets to go free.
That's... You're telling us to fight?
Stop teleporting. Just walk.
Well, see you soon. Oh, and bye-bye forever to one of you.
Oh no.
The survivor gets to fight me.
What is she thinking? We're not gonna play by her rules. Sen, forget about her. We can get out of here together.
Falcon punch wall, like Hellfire Skyrim says. Just do it.
Rules.
You're not gonna say... You can't break the rules because of justice, are ya?
No. I'm no longer fit to serve justice.
You're joking, right?
Maybe somewhere deep inside. I wanted this to happen ever since I lost Mother.
I guess telling you to get a hold of yourself is pointless now, Sen. I actually kind of liked your stubbornness, but...
Strike true, Socrates.
It's really a shame. Go, Diogenes! I don't want to think this is the only way.
However, this is the reality that's before us now.
We're pathetic, and all for someone else's entertainment.
Oh dear. And now here's us two.
Even after all that, it's not breaking.
It's okay. I'm sure the other two will save us.
Yes, I believe so too.
Are you worried?
Sen and Kokoro weren't their normal selves. Neither was Mirai.
Did you call for me, big sis?
No.
Mirai, let me out of here!
You finally found your dear little sister. Don't you want to say something else?
I do. There's so much I want to say. I don't know where to begin.
It makes me happy to know I'm the only thing on your mind. But I can't talk. Not yet. Later. After you get out of prison.
Please, let us out.
First, let me explain the rules. You should listen. And so should the Revenant about to break. Thanks to the Cogs of Renewal. No. The Cogs? There is one rule. Only one person can get out of here.
Only one? And what do you mean about the Cogs of Renewal?
In other words, big sis, you just need to get rid of the Revenant that keeps following you around. You've done it plenty of times, so it's easy, right?
Fight Nanana? I can't do that.
You're so nice, big sis. But...
Oh no. No.
Huh? If you don't get her, she might get you.
No, no, no!
No, no, no. Who? No, no, no. Who? More importantly, let's play!
Well, crud.
Uh-oh. She totally lost her self-consciousness. It's because she got close to the cogs of renewal with a broken soul. I mean, she's in front of the thing that resets a dead person's soul. Of course that would break an ordinary revenant.
Almost.
I'll be waiting outside, big sis. Fight hard so you can find me.
Well, shoot.
Stop, Nanana! Did you really forget? Have you forgotten all the time we've spent together?
Yep, she did.
Heraclitus! I'm sorry, Nanana. I just want to calm you down.
We'll just hit her a couple of times and she'll be fine. Man! Is Nanana the final boss? Doesn't have to be all over. You just gotta remember where you are in life. And don't attack. Well, you attack that time, but don't attack anymore.
Unforgivable.
Cool. Okay. Am I poisoned? What? They're homing. How do we fight that? Oh my god, this move stinks.
This is dangerous.
How do you dodge that move then? You know what I mean? There we go. Alright, you need to go down, like, right now. You need to go down ASAP. ASAP. Alright, when are you gonna enter phase 2? When are you gonna enter phase 2? Nah. Suck.
Retribution.
Right off. Oh boy. Phase 2 is right now.
Unforgivable.
Oh my god, she keeps moving! That move is useless. My normally overpowered move is poopy. How do we dodge these moves, though? You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess there is no way. I guess there is no way to dodge the moves.
What you get.
Hey, can you stop being poisoned now?
This is dangerous.
Retribution.
Bro. Get closer. Get closer and you stop moving so much. Yeah. Okay. That was how many bitter candies gone now? And I'm still taking damage. sorry, na. I'm sorry.
No. You're back to normal.
Wait more. No. We'll be good. I'll do anything you say, Ray.
Stop! No, what? I just wanted to turn you back.
Please, Ray, don't hate. No.
Oh dear. This is bad. This is very bad. Hey, game. Why am I still poisoned? Up defense, up attack. I should have used those, to be honest. There we go. Okay. There's Mirai. Are we gonna battle Mirai now? There's the cogs. Big cogs.
You must have really wanted to see me if you were willing to defeat that annoying revenant.
Talk.
Sure, I did promise after all. Have I ever broken a promise to you? Wait. I think I promised I wouldn't put veggies in your food. And then I snuck them in anyway. But I was just worried about my shut-in sister's health.
That's enough!
Big sis, have you changed? Are your friends a bad influence? I messed up. I should have separated you earlier.
If you don't want to come clean, at least answer this for me. Are you really the Revenant Princess?
I didn't choose that name. I would never call myself a princess. What was it, 3 years ago? I died and became a Revenant. But since I wanted to see you, I gathered souls for revival. Next thing I knew, they were calling me that name. I actually like it now.
3 years ago, when Dad and Mom died in the car accident.
That's right. I was in that car. When revival happens, contradictory memories get deleted, so I'm sure you don't remember.
If that's true, are you saying that I lived with you without knowing all this?
That's right. We had the best time. No annoying parents. I got to spend so much time alone with my favorite big sis. Morning, noon, and night. Your squishy cheeks were all mine.
I think there's someone behind you, Mirai, by the way.
No one else can have you. Nobody can come between us. Thanks to Anamnesis, my plans got a little messed up. But now, there are no more problems. Big Sis and I will be together forever!
Nope.
You promised you'd fight me, right?
Mirai?
Big Sis?
Well, shoot.
I don't want to go. Please. I want to be with Big Sis.
It's already been decided. I'm sure your new parents will treat you well.
I want to be with Big Sis Ray. I'll help clean the house and cook, so please don't get rid of me.
Don't say that. We're sad too.
Why were the parents getting rid of her? What?
That's a lie! You liar!
What? Apologize to your mother.
You're not really sad. The only person who loves me is Big Sis.
How could you say that? Your mother and I, we always tried so hard to think of you as our real daughter.
You have to try to be a real family?
That's...
That's scary.
Fine. Then I'll try too.
Mirai, what are you doing? Put your seatbelt back on!
I'll do anything to stay with her. Just wait, Big Sis!
see. So you two weren't real sisters. I didn't know.
We weren't biologically related, but we were real sisters.
I understand now. Since you weren't related by blood, she compensated by being overly attached to you.
Oh no, am I fighting Ray?
Now,
If someone is controlling our destiny, what more can we do?
only one person can escape.
Wait, does that... Who's left after Mirai? Me?
I'm at the point of no return.
I can't go back either.
Well, here we go.
It's starting. Indeed. This play about injustice is carried out by a fool who cared only for justice. 'Tis not very often we witness something so entertaining. Good luck, Ray. Unfortunately, this is the last act. Considering how much time we invested, I shall truly enjoy it.
We'll fight those two. Eventually, probably. Okay, didn't expect this. Let's go for it. First attack is mine. Nice. We're gonna go crazy. And yeah, sadly, Sen killed a Fluffy Tail. Sen killed the Fluffy Girl. Tail Girl. I know, Hellfire Skyrim, I know.
This is what you get. As my master
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
do not overestimate
Go crazy! Go crazy! Go mental! Go crazy! Woo!
Shine within the night of sorrow.
Know what's crazy? I forgot I had this in the last battle.
Hands up, Ray!
This will destroy you.
Nice, I'm destroying her. You're no match for me, Sen!
Retribution!
But then again, Sen hasn't gotten her
No turning back.
her thing out. Okay, now she did. Where are you going?
Unforgivable!
Oh my gosh.
Unforgivable!
Wow!
Unforgivable! This is what you get.
Do you ever feel like someone is attacking so much that there's just nothing you can do to defend yourself? That's how I feel right now. Just end it. No, you skunk.
Retribution!
Got her. No. Good living I just got. I can't carry any more milk chocolate.
Why are we doing this? Sen.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
No. Everyone's gone now. didn't even get enough Idia this time. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's enough.
Oh, this is some impressive Idia.
Let's... Look, Memphis! It's a shiny Idia!
This is truly impressive. It appears humans are more useful than we thought.
Not only are they useful, they are worthwhile. Such high praise for a toy. Good job, Ray.
'Tis thanks to the directing we conducted for this show. Adding a small dose of tragedy causes humans to mass-produce high-quality Idia.
What did you just say?
Oh, are you not yet entirely broken?
I have no business with drained, empty husks.
Did you do this to us?
Did you hear that, Memphis?
Oh, well, if you truly wish to know.
Let me show you behind the scenes of our production.
Buck. Buck.
Oh, a soul that hung itself. What interesting material.
Memphis, what will you do?
An experiment. Forcing a soul to become a revenant.
Oh, that thing.
It appears to be a failure, though the results are interesting. I thought damaging a soul would result in it changing into a revenant. I suppose 'twould not be that simple.
It went somewhere. Is that okay?
'Tis fine. We have plenty of test subjects.
So they summoned... They summoned all the bosses, I think.
Yay, Memphis! It's a success! It's not cute at all, though.
Let us try something else.
More souls. Give me food. More. I'm still hungry. That one. I want to eat her. The Mega Rainbow Girl.
Now the Revenant is even creepier. What did you do?
I made some modifications, such as insatiable hunger.
You're so messed up, Memphis.
Oh dear. Oh no. Don't tell me.
She seems sad. Was Ray mean to her?
Its lifespan seems adequate.
What if, when Ray returned, she was broken? Ray, what will happen to you? Hey, don't you want to see Ray's face then?
That sounds fun. But it might break Ray.
Ray with a shattered heart. Oh no, just thinking about it gets me.
If you two killed Thelema...
This is too much fun!
You ought not laugh so loudly. The same goes for me. Just imagine her contorted face, made hideous by suffering and tears.
You two are dead. You killed the llama. You both killed my dog. Dead. You're both dead.
That was good acting. I wonder if Sen believed it.
There's no reason to doubt it.
Oh.
The memory I showed Sen was a real memory taken from anamnesis.
What will happen now?
The seeds have just been planted. We must keep watering the plants, or else the flowers shall wither. It shall not be easy.
But isn't it fun?
Yes. I ponder how the flower shall look as it decorates our stage. I just cannot wait.
You two are dead.
What have I...
Ray, you look so good. I'm falling in love with you all over again.
Oh, are you about to provide us more entertainment? This toy has much more potential than we initially thought.
There you are. I found you.
What are you saying?
You're the ones we really need to fight. Heraclitus! What?
Oh dear. They be tough.
But we finally found you. We found the cause of all the cruelty that's been undermining us.
Now, as the contract stipulates, you ought to pay us the idia that you owe.
Thank you all for your hard work. I'm so happy I'm going to cry.
Had we only known about the true intentions of the demons.
Such splendid idia. 'Twas wise of us to make you all executors. Needless to say, none of you shall obtain revival.
Kokoro? Sen? No.
She's still mumbling. How much longer will she make us laugh?
I'm sorry. Everyone.
This ending's even worse than the last two. Something tells me with the third gem that we're gonna get from this, it's not over yet.
Everything is now lost.
Crap.
I'm sorry, Big Sister Ray. All I can do now is still gather in the name of Kuan, the guiding light, Idia, given birth by Ray. This is the third Elsia. Ray's memory was carried on, and an Elsia that traveled through a different time is here. If you have this much strength, we could put an end to this string of tragedies.
Who are you? Happy ending?
There is beauty in facing challenges and fighting back. But do not mistake what you should be fighting. Seek out the true problem.
You got it. Do the true. Please save the progress. Cleared 3 times. A new story is playable.
Alcia, transcending worlds and time, the light of the all-seeing, all-knowing. Come, I will return you to whom you belong. Are you worried for me? Thank you, but I'm okay. I will endure anything to save Ray.
Na died. Mirai's evil. And these two are mega evil.
My soul, please, don't break yet.
Hang in there, whoever you are.
Let's end this. All the causes and their effects. Please wait. Big Sister Ray.
Who are you? Oh, final chapter.
Ponta Ray.
Oh, we're here, guys. Wherever we've arrived. The real final chapter. Let's play.
Let's play. Let's play. Let's play together. Yay.
Ray, oh, or not Ray, Mirai. Gosh darn it. Again. Unbelievable.
Look what they did to you. Poor thing. A small soul. A plaything for the demons. Sad. And wanting to be seen. You were only crying because you wanted someone to play with. You understood this more than anyone. Right? Ray.
Who are you?
Huh? That face. Me?
Are you a twin?
No. My name was supposed to be Kuan. Kuan? I know that name. Mom told me a long time ago, my twin.
Yep.
Who was never born. Yes. We finally meet, Big Sister. How? My soul was attached to yours, Big Sister. When you fell into purgatory, the Force split us back into 2 souls. Purgatory? Souls? Where am I? What about that monster? And Mirai? She's in trouble. It's okay. I will tell you everything. To that end, we have watched you through all the worlds.
All the worlds.
They will notice the light of the Alcia soon. Are you okay? You look like you're in pain. We don't have time before they come. Please. I still don't know if I should trust you, Big Sister.
Just do it.
But I don't want to regret hesitating again.
Just take them in. Eat them all. So now she remembers, I assume. The house.
Where have you taken me? I promised to remember. To tell you everything. This is the place for that. What do you mean? You need to take it back yourself, Big Sister. The memory engraved on the soul inside of me. I don't understand. Take it back? How? There's only one way to gain memory.
Oh no.
By defeating me.
Can I save the game first?
You have to be joking. Wait!
Hang on. Give me a second.
I'm not. Why are you doing this. I'm serious about this, big sister. Don't take this lightly. Kill me if you must. What? That's so unreasonable. I can't die. I haven't. That's right. I still need to. Mirai, I can't die until I hold Mirai's hand again.
Ah.
A sword? And this? Looks like you're ready. Sisters talking for the first and last time. Let's enjoy this while we can. Big sister.
Okay.
You can grasp it, big sister.
I want to save the game, though. I can do that, right?
Forward. Take that.
I'm level 60. You have you're no match for me. I kind of don't have all of my chocolates, though, so this might be tough.
Retribution.
Is she gonna question how she's level 60? But by the way, how am I level 60 already? Memories.
This is a memory? It was all for this? It's not over yet. Stop! If you continue, you're going to... Are you worried about me? Thank you, but... I'm sorry.
Alright, round 2, let's go.
Too much!
Alright, I have sweet chocolates now.
Your game will destroy I can still keep going.
I can still keep going. Mirai turned evil. Or she was evil the whole time, kind of. Remember.
Mirai is... No. How can this be? It's a lie. You gained Alcia. You know more than anyone that the... But
Oops.
This is... Don't deny the truth in front of you. You need to accept it all, even if it's something you don't want to accept. This is the undeniable truth for you, big sister. I didn't want to know this truth. You can close your eyes and cover your ears, but don't run. Fight against fate. I wish for you to be happy, so I'm sorry. I can't end this yet.
Okay. Well, I can't end this either, so...
Won't let you get away! Take that!
Ow, ouch.
Woohoo!
This will destroy you!
That was a lot of damage. Did I ever tell you that I like that move? Oh, I gotta dodge that more. Better. Was she just standing there? Go, 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 dodge. Nope, could not dodge. My dodging skills are poopy. My reaction time is bad. No. What was that cheat move? What was that cheat move now? What was that move? God, something tells me this final boss. Okay, that's a bad move. And it keeps happening too, and I can't dodge it. Oh, that's a terrible attack. What are you doing, game? Don't make a not fun attack like that.
Ow.
This will destroy you.
Sister.
Fairly well. Goodbye. Give me the things. Sister talk. And those two are the real jerk holes.
I remember everything. Me, Kokoro, Sen, Nanana, Anamnesis, and Mirai, and the source of all the cruelty. They toyed with humans. They toyed with us. I'm glad I was able to relay everything engraved in Alcia to you. My body held up.
The other half of my soul.
You call me the other half? That makes me happy. My soul was able to stay with Big Sister because you became a vessel.
Thanks to Master holding 2 persons worth of souls and Idia, I was able to speak despite being a guardian. I am the one who should be thankful.
I will return all the strength I have borrowed from you.
That's why he can speak.
Please, take care of Big Sister.
Understood.
We're learning a
Big
lot of things
Sister,
here.
The people connected to your soul. The Alcia should return their memory too. In order to do that, we need 3 Alcia. Doing this alone may be hard. Don't succumb to the injustice of it all. Okay. Thank you, Kuon. You're welcome, Big Sister Ray.
Later. That's nice. Hey, you're dead.
I was drawn to the light of Idia, but there's a cute girl, like a doll. I wonder, what are you doing?
Felice!
Huh? How do you know my name? I didn't tell you yet. What is that light coming from your soul? Let me see it. This is Alcia. Why does this Alcia exist? I thought we got rid of them all in this world. Did it transcend the boundary of time? Hey, tell me, my cute toy. Ray?
I haven't told you my name yet either. So you also remember multiple worlds. That glow is the light connecting all the tears we shed. The chain of cruelty. The root of it will be severed. Right here. Heraclitus!
My master, command me.
We are going to defeat the demon Felice. The one who toyed with our fate.
What's
No.
wrong, Ray?
What about I'd like to save the game,
You're
please?
supposed to be a sobbing shut-in. Isn't that right, Ray? Did the light of Alcia give you the wrong impression? If you regained your memories, you should remember the last time you stood no chance against me.
What are you talking about? I want to stop the game now. I want to start again next time. This is too many big fights back to back.
I can still keep going.
Over here!
This will destroy it.
Oh god. This is too many fights back to back. Game.
I can still keep going.
Yeah, that's fun.
Over here.
I think I'm gonna lose, guys. Something tells me I lost this. I have this feeling of loss.
Over here.
This will destroy it.
That's so cool. Well, as long as Saving us for chumps? Guess so, huh? Saving for chumps. Oh. Slashing.
Good job, Ray. Congrats. Clap, clap, but too bad.
Oh, there's the other one.
Mephis, you too.
You have gained Alcia. A human is not worthy of those powers. A toy that has gained wisdom is truly a hassle. I wanted to play with you a little more, but this ends here.
Yeah, probably. The monster! Huh. Well, at least it's not attacking
You
us.
helped me. But why?
Because Ray saved me first.
Ah.
Nanana!
That was Nanana.
I remembered everything. Like why I love Ray so much. When Nanana's soul was toyed with by demons, I turned into a monster. Ray saw Nanana's memory and she cried. You didn't kill Nanana. You saved me.
Back then, the one who was crying because they were alone, that was you, Nanana?
Yeah. So now I can say this for sure. Nanana loves Ray. So for one more time, I don't know how many times I've said this, but I won't ever leave you. Make Nanana your best friend. Take me with you.
That's not right. I should be the one asking you. Let's go together, Nanana.
This is very fun and exciting.
Ugh, so unsightly. You are merely my guinea pigs.
That's enough of that. Treating everyone like toys? I've had enough of this. Don't take us humans lightly.
I don't like you like this, Ray. Very well. Are we that unforgivable? Then follow us. We shall await you in the House of the Demons. There, you will give us everything. I look forward to it. Show it to me. The distorted face of a human in pain.
Okay, can I save the game now?
Is this my future with you, big sis?
Being evil?
It's also disappointing.
Only Nanana was joined. The Lima! You're alive!
Easy now, Thelema. I'm so glad. I won't let the demons have their way. I'll keep you safe, Thelema. I'm sorry I left you alone, Thelema.
Thelima's alive! Ah, so happy.
Yahoo! Guess who it is?
Nanana.
Who is it?
That's right! You knew me by my voice! I feel your love, Ray!
Well, I don't have any other friends who contact me.
That's so sad. But you were so cool when you talked to the demons, Ray. What about Kokoro and Sen? You haven't called them?
I don't want to get them involved. Let's try to settle this with just us.
Nanana thinks we should all do this together, but okay. Nanana will try 3 times harder, which makes me Nanana.
Yeah.
Ray? Something wrong?
No, I'm just happy to be able to talk to you, Nanana.
Nanana too.
I just want to keep talking to you. My memories with you are overflowing inside me, but all I can say right now is, please help me stop the demons.
Of course! Nanana will always be ready for Ray in Purgatory!
The final ordeal. The final thingamaboober.
Time to sort out my heart.
We're close to the end of the game. That's why she's crying right now. She's close to the ending. We're all close to the ending of everything.
A book will ease my mind.
I did not want to press that button actually, but I did press that button, so here we are. Alright, sediments. I think we got something better? Colorful principle, colorful principle. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe it was this. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Immune to ailments. You know what? I like that one. I like that one. Let's do that one. Defense down, immunity. Let's do that one. And is there another P defense? A P defense. Come on, don't joke like that. That's weird. Change clothes.
What should I wear?
I'm gonna be the sister now. Or something. Oh yeah, look, music.
I want to unwind.
Oh, what? There's more music?
Soothes me.
Anxiety. And then album. Diary.
Back then.
Memoirs of the
won't
Dead.
forget.
Let's see.
That's the least I can do.
A woman who died of disease after becoming a revenant, she never ceased laughing in pure joy. First memory. Interesting. An ancient revenant, he had barely any memory from his life, no desire to reach revival. Saw the tears of a strong revenant fall from into a crystal, he saw the managers take them. Oh. Revenant with a deficiency in its soul, it's weak, still no memories. Thou had memories, names are different, there's other worlds similar. Result of getting close to the cogs of renewal. Lost control. Kuon, twin sister. Sen, not my twin sister. My word. Well, let's save the game. And maybe when I play this next time, guys. Maybe when I play this... Oh, wait a minute.
The crest. Did the contract return with my memories? I'm going now, Thelema.
Woof.
I won't run.
But yeah, I guess when I play this next, that'll be it. That'll be the final game, the final challenge, the final everything.
I'm so glad. Really.
I'm so glad you're back.
I'm so glad you're alive again. I missed you so much. You were the best puppy ever.
Let's save the game one more time. Oh, it's been a crazy journey, guys, with this game. Absolutely crazy. But it's coming to a close next time. Probably. Unless there's more, of course. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thanks, Hellfire Skyrim, for sticking around. And everyone. Oh, man. So much happening. But yeah, you all be well. Like I said, Pokemon Legend Arceus will be tonight. And then tomorrow is the Saturday game, so look forward to that. But yeah, take care, guys. Love you all. Be well. Be good. And I will see all of you later. Bye-bye.